Imagine if every single country shut down their borders overnight. No imports, no exports, no flights. Here's what would happen in the first 30 days. And by day 30, you'll know exactly who survives and who doesn't. Day 1. Tourism stops instantly. Spain, France, the US, 3 of the most visited countries in the world, see airports go empty and hotels go dark. A multi-billion-dollar industry freezes at one time. Days 2 to 4. Import-heavy nations feed it next. We're talking Singapore, Qatar, the UAE. Almost all of their food is imported. They see shortages within days. Days 5 to 7. Factories stall, mate. Germany's car industry needs imported metals. South Korea's tech plants rely on rare earths. Without the supply chain, production grinds to a halt. Days 8 to 12. Markets crash. Export giants like China, Saudi Arabia and Brazil can't move none of their goods. Oil backs up and crops them sitting at their warehouse. And Europe starts to run low on fuel. Why is that making me excited? Japan's lights start going out. Days 13 to 17. Civil unrest spreads. And places like Italy and the UK are squeezed by rising food and energy costs. And inflation spikes into chaos and protests start hitting the streets all over the gaff. Days 18 to 21. Resource-rich nations hold on. The US has farmland, Russia has gas, Australia has minerals, so they limp on, but their exports are worthless if nobody can buy them. Days 22 to 25. Africa and South America start to adapt. With fertile land and local resources, some countries start to stabilize. But in others, those protests, they start turning into riots. I need to catch a flight. Days 26 to 29. The global divide deepens and import-dependent nations face hunger and blackouts. And import-rich nations, they keep breathing, but only just. Day 30. A month later and the map has flipped. Those who depended on open borders collapse first, and those with land and resources survive. Borders don't just separate countries. They expose who really depends on who. But this was only 30 days. Want to know what happens in a year? Yes, I know I've said it before, but I'll be covering them all very soon on YouTube. So, follow if you're done watching passively. We decode the myth and we don't clap for crumbs.